good thing. A little faith is all I have right now. God, when you choose to leave mountains unmovable, oh, give me the strength to be able to sing. It is well with my soul. I know you're able and I know you can. Say through the fire with your mighty hand. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone. I know the sorrow and I know the hurt will all go away if you just say the word. But my hope is you alone. You've been faithful, you've been good all my days. Jesus, I will come to you. Come on me, 'cause I know you're able, and I know you can. I know you're able, and I know you can. Say through with your mighty hand, but even if you don't, my hope is you alone. I know the sorrow, I know the hurt will all go away if you just say the word. But even if you don't, my hope is you alone. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. I'm gonna work it out. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good night. I'm gonna get myself together. I came on my live a little bit early tonight because I'm getting to a place of deliriousness from just being tired. So I'm like, let me get on early. I'm sure I can't be the only one feeling super tired. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God. Ooh. Watching while he works it out. We're gonna start in a minute. Just want to give myself some grace tonight. Really get in the mindset to talk about single mom stuff. I want to welcome everybody to my live. My name is Kendra. This is Hey Single Moms. And I'm here every Thursday, 9 o'clock-ish. I am normally here at 9 o'clock, but we're a little bit early tonight. I don't want to be in the bed at 11. I would love to be in the bed at 9:30. So let's make that happen. How are you guys doing? Feel free to say hello in the chat. Just popping by, just stopping through, that's okay. We here.
be still my soul. Be still and know my God, He's in control. Be still my soul. My God, He's in control. Be still my soul. My God, He's in control. Be still and know my God. It's been a good day. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. It's a much needed time for myself. Praise God. That's all I gotta say about it. If you are new to my channel, new to my live, new to me, I appreciate you for being here. We'll work it out. God will work it out. I appreciate all who have stopped by the live. I appreciate you. Know that I do. Welcome to Hey Single Moms. Again, my name is Kendra. And we here tonight showing up for ourselves. Topic for tonight is don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Let's turn this down a little bit. I know YouTube is gonna flag me. I just can't help it. I feel like worship is such a huge part of how I praise God, how I hear from God. Worship is such a powerful thing, and I just love to do it. So, okay, I played the song on the live. I'm sorry. Let me get to where I need to be. I did a lot this morning of my strength training. If you would like to know how that went, feel free to pop by my page, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate it. So you have to excuse my lethargicness. I am like I said, I'm really tired, but we're gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through by the grace of God. I'm gonna get through. There's no reason for me to even be tired. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's no reason for me to be tired, but it is what it is because I've been resting all day. Maybe it was that workout. I know I'm gonna be feeling it, but it's good. Don't give up on you. That's the message for today. Don't you dare give up on yourself. That's never the right move. Never. No matter the circumstances, no matter what is going on, don't you dare give up on yourself. Woke up, you're still here. There's still something for you to do. There's still, even if you don't see it, you don't know it, you don't feel confident enough, brave enough. Why am I here? All these questions. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. No one's helping. No one's there. Tired of being needed. I'm tired of being used. People always wanting something, but never caring for me, the person who I truly am. Not the outward persona, not what you see on a day-to-day. Me. There's a person inside of here. Especially as us single moms, like, hey, I'm doing A, B, C, D, I'm doing everything. But I'm still a person, I'm still a woman. And we're not going to give up on her no matter what. Okay, that person walked away, cool. Or you're still in it, but they don't see you, cool. Don't give up on yourself. Okay, so that's where we're going with it. We're not giving up. No, it's not going to take us out. This won't be the thing that break us. But there is a certain amount of exhaustion, a tiredness that sleep cannot cure. You've slept, you've prayed, you've asked, you've cried, but you still are exhausted. You're still feeling like, I don't have anything left. Excuse me, I don't have anything left to give. I'm empty. I'm depleted. I've done all that I know to do. The next step of that is never give up on yourself. I don't care what the circumstances may look like. God is always there, whether you want to acknowledge him or not. The fact that you are living, breathing, waking up day to day means that there is something that you are meant to do, and there is a reason for your life. So I know, listen, Linda, I get it. I know sometimes you're in that season where it's just you, everything is coming at you at once. The bills is piling up. The kids don't respect you. Run all over you, expect too much out of you. No thank you, no nothing. You know, whoever you with don't even care to be romantic no more. I get a flower, a chocolate, a nothing. I don't. No, do the laundry, wash the dishes, book the doctor's appointment. You know, whatever. Rub my back in the middle of the night. You know, it's like, what am I here? What am I doing? What am I here? Why am I here? Like, do you see me? Or am I just something that is being used to get through the day to day? The comfort of me is nice, right? Yeah, I know. Exhausted. I'm exhausted. Okay, of not being seen. I'm exhausted of not being heard. I'm exhausted of not being considered. And it's a very easy place to fall into. It's a very easy place to fall into. So the first part that I want to get into is like, we're not even tired no more. Tired is not the thing. I'm empty. I poured it, I gave some more, scraped the sides, done. I'm empty. So I want to dedicate this live to the one who's tired in a way that sleep can't fix. One who's tired of being overlooked and used up. Those moms, those women. Our responsibilities and expectations. No one sees you. So I want to ask a question tonight, and this is kind of what got me down this little rabbit hole. Because you never do know when you're younger and you're like thinking about your life and you're dreaming up things of the future. Oh, I want this career, or I, want this goal, and have my family and be this person. But you never know what it fully entails or what it takes until you get in it. So after you have the kids, after you have the husband, after you've done everything, when it all becomes a routine, you settled into this life where you are now responsible for it all. Maybe outside of a few things, cool, but everyone expects you and takes from you When was the last time you felt like a woman? That's the question. When was the last time? Let's I'm gonna let that simmer. I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit. It's a tough one. I'm speaking to those women who only feel like the mom, who only feel like the person that has to carry it all. When was the last time you felt like a woman? Because it's easy to start to feel used instead of loved. And I know as women, it's kind of our nature almost to be dependable in those aspects, especially when we're caring for family and we're mothers, we're caretakers, we gotta wear multiple different hats. There may be a point where you start to feel like you're just a tool being used. And those around you just start feeling like, or they're seeing you as someone that can do something for them, but they're not necessarily seeing you, caring for you, considering you. I can think back to a lot of moments in my life where I felt that way. Even before I had a child, because it's just my nature to be helpful. And that helpfulness could be a detrimental thing. That helpfulness can lead you astray sometimes. Because it's a natural thing to think like, oh, I'll help more, I'll do more, I'll pour more, and maybe I'll receive that love that I've been wanting. Maybe I'll have some value. Maybe that person will see me in a new light. Being dependable can feel very much like a trap. And so it's all these little things that can have you start to think, well, I'm over all of this, and you just start to just let little pieces of yourself go. And then you get to a point where you gave up. You just give up. After everything, after the disappointment, after the years of sacrificing, after all of it, I can see how it would feel like, okay, I'm gonna just give it up. It just seems so easy to fall into that. Because everyone thinks she'll figure it out, she'll do it, she'll come through, she always does. I'm gonna leave this here, I know when she sees it, she'll do it. I'm gonna not, do this because I know she's gonna say something about it. Always on you, always on you. Maybe you'll have those certain times where, somebody handles something without you saying anything about it, but when does that happen? Especially if it's not serving them. No. Like, then you start to develop this mindset that this is how I'm valuable. I know this person needs this from me, so I'm gonna do it so they can need me, so they can have me in their life. But it's like, who are you when no one needs you? Who are you when no one needs in nothing from you? And how do those people treat you when they don't need anything from you? That is when the real character of people shows, in my opinion. What I think, me, Kendra. When people feel like they can't get anything out of you, then we'll see the test of their true character. And so it could put you in a really dark place. Then the questions swarm, the questions come. You know, why am I here? No one needs me, no one loves me. I know somebody, or I used to know somebody, who was always in a crisis. You know, 3 kids, 3 different babies' fathers, just trying to hustle and bustle, try to make it on their own. But nothing ever worked out. Nothing ever panned out. It was always a struggle. It was always, you know, going from one crisis to another. And I would just see day by day, year by year, she gave up on herself. And she started to look like what she was going through. Kids running all over her, trying to make ends meet, can't find a job. It was tough to watch. It was tough to witness. And of course, you know, we try to encourage, but if you don't believe those that you are capable, it's hard to believe when somebody says these things about you. Because I believe that ultimately she just didn't believe in herself. All of the promises she made to herself, she broke. She didn't have a good system for how she managed things. And because of that, she really took on a lot of shame and a lot of guilt for being in the predicament that she found herself in. And it's hard. So I want to speak up for that woman, for that particular single mom, and let her know, do not give up on yourself. Don't. I know it's hard, but you'll get through. You'll make it through. But you cannot get weary in well-doing. That is the scripture that I'm coming from for tonight. It's Galatians 6:9, I believe. Do not become weary in well-doing. But then you may be asking, Kendra, you may be saying, hey, Kendra, I've asked for help. I've prayed, I've cried, I've waited on God. I feel like no one is coming. No one is helping me. I've already tried. I've already tried to do it. It's like, what do you tell? What do I do? What do I do now when I don't have anything else to give? And I've tried, and it just seems like it just wasn't enough. And in the midst of that, you still got to get up the next morning and do it all. You still got to do it all. What can we tell that woman? Don't want to shame her. Don't want to tell her that she doesn't have enough faith. That would I don't know how helpful that would be, because that's always the answer. You don't believe enough. You need to have a little bit more faith. And that may be true, but is that what she needs to hear in that moment? Because I don't think asking for help is weak. And someone who can't show up for you, that doesn't determine your worth. But that's how it could feel. Nobody wants to help me. I'm just this person. And when you allow your mind to go to those dark places, that's exactly where the enemy is waiting to attack you. The enemy would love for you to interpret your exhaustion as proof that God has abandoned you. Those are the strategies that the enemy uses to make sure that you don't go to God. We may not know how or what God is doing, but the point is you're still here. So again, don't grow weary in well doing. That doesn't mean like keep pouring. That doesn't mean keep giving. That doesn't mean do it till you have nothing left. And then, not giving up means changing how you're moving forward. You have to change something. And sometimes the change that you need to make, the change that God is wanting you to make, you're hesitant on making it, because that might means you may need to leave that person. It might mean that you have to reevaluate your value to yourself. It may have you confronting things you don't necessarily confront, and it may be very uncomfortable, hard, and probably one of the most difficult things you've ever had to do. But the change is good, because you staying where you are isn't working. And giving up is never the answer. No to giving up. Absolutely not. Never, ever give up on yourself. Okay? And there are some hard things to deal with. People passing away, unexpected things happen in your life, and it's just like, you know what? Whatever with my life. I'm just going to abandon myself. We live in a world where there are a lot of evil things in this world waiting to take you out. I say it all the time because it's so true. Waiting to take you out. You cannot give up. I was going to give like an Avengers analogy, because I've been seeing a lot of Endgame and Infinity War trailers, but I don't have it in me to connect the dots with that. I don't have it in me to connect the dots today. I am not going to say that this is an easy thing to do. Because I'm thinking about that mom. I'm seeing a lot of court cases and like things on Facebook about, I forgot what that woman's name was. But she's on trial right now for, her kids and whatever with the husband. I'm not going to get into too much detail about it. Maybe you know about it. Maybe you've heard about it. But I'm just thinking, like, what brought her to the place where she did those things? And I'm thinking that there was probably a point where she gave up on herself. It's not something that happens just like that. It's a gradual thing. It's a gradual thing. I don't know if, I don't know how well, I don't know what her beliefs are, whatever the case, but I'm not trying to at all shoot her any type of bell or condone what she did. It's egregious, it's demonic, it's all of the things. If you know who I'm talking about. But she gave up. She gave up a long time ago, and nobody's seen her, and she shut herself off from another option, another way. And maybe she poured herself into her husband, and when he decided to do what he was doing, she couldn't. She was like, "You gonna leave me here with these kids, and I'm just like struggling to do everything while you out popping out with your mistress." I get it. I get it. I get it. But also, I don't get how you could ever give up on yourself like that. I just don't. And also, I don't get how you could give up on your kids. Like, in no way, in no world, I don't think that she saw herself in a different life. Because why couldn't you make it? Why was that the only option? Why was giving up so appealing in that moment? I'm just thinking about it. I'm just really thinking about it. I don't want to get too much into the details because I don't even want that swirling around in my head. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. But I know that there's a lot of women who were put in the position that she was. I mean, didn't react to it the way that she did, but a lot of mothers tasked with taking care of multiple kids, exhausted, overlooked, all of the things. It could put you in a very negative headspace, and you start to give up little things. And then to the point where you're just like, all right, well, I just give up on life. I just give up on I just give up on it all. And that's what my life is about tonight. That is what my life is about. So what can that woman actually do? What did I do? Well, I know what I do to not give up. But what can that woman actually do? You gotta praise yourself on the small wins. The little things that you can do. You just, the little things you can do. And stop thinking that if you detach your value from what you can do for other people. I think that's number one, because that's not what makes you valuable. And then you have to start doing stuff that has nothing to do with giving to somebody else. That's exactly why I do the mornings with Kendra. That's the reason why I started my YouTube channel in the first place. Carving out a space just for me that doesn't have anything to do with anybody else but me and what I want to do. And something that I'm giving to myself, basically. And so even with the kids, you gotta find a way. Do it with your kids. Do it with the same hurt that you had yesterday. Just you have to find it and do something outside of everybody and everything else. That could be, and don't think that you're going to like don't think that you can make one person your village. Don't do life alone. I think that last one is very important, because once you start isolating yourself, the enemy stops right on in to come and chit chat to you. You don't got no one there. That's what brought me to my church, is the idea of having small groups with people who are going after God, who are battling the same things that I'm battling, and who can also challenge me and be there for me and uplift me and encourage me. I wonder if that mom had a community, would she had made the same choices that she had made? I wonder. So those are my points about not giving up. Find something that you do outside of giving to somebody else. Make it a point to build community so that you're not feeling alone. You're having somebody, tell somebody, at least one person, the absolute truth about what you're going through. Not like, okay, someone asks you how you're doing and it's like, oh, I'm okay. No, tell somebody the truth of what you're really dealing with. Don't battle these things alone. Because when you feel like there's nobody there for you, it's easier for you to just give up. Create these connections. That way, it's just that much harder for you to give up on yourself. I know for a fact that the people I have in my life today would not allow me to give up on myself at all. And I would do the same for anyone. A girl, no, I don't care. You're not answering the phone, I'm showing up at your door. You not home, I'm coming, I'm GPS locator tracking you. What's up with you? I haven't heard from you. What's up with you? What's going on with you? Tell me the truth. I know when you lying. I am that type of friend. And I think it's crucial that we also check on our strong friends. Whoever we think is, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on with you? You know? So that is where I'm coming from tonight. Let's not give up on ourselves. No. Do what you need to do. Not you like what was it that I wrote down? Let me see. Do not make a permanent decision about something that's in a temporary season. Yeah, like this is not like forever. Whatever you're going through, however you feeling right now. This ain't the end of the story. This is not the end of the line. So don't grow weary in well-doing. There's more. You gotta get through it. And you can never give up. No. You may get knocked down. It may be a little shaky, a little wavy. I'm like, I don't know. I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling like I can't get out of bed. I'm feeling depressed. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, but it happens. I get that. But then get up, girl. You know what I mean? Like, make a plan. Get yourself in order. Wrangle up them kids. You brought them into the world. Get them together. And then just do what you can do for today. Leave tomorrow's strength for tomorrow. You be looking ahead too much. Take care of your responsibilities today and then stop. All right, that's all I can do today. Cool. Do not disturb on my phone. You know what I mean? I'm about to run myself a bath. And you can't be feeling bad when you can't do everything for everybody, especially your kids. Your kids will make you feel guilty for not doing that thing. You'll be thinking about it like their little face and whatever. I need time for me right now. I need to take care of me. You know what? I need a little bit of a trip away from y'all, away from all y'all. You know? But it's hard. It's hard. I'm thinking about it, like that mom on the news. She probably worshipped her husband. You know? Really wanted to be there for him. And then he just decided one day that she wasn't it. It could easily, I don't wish that on nobody. But even that's not going to take you out, because there becomes a certain point of like, God got to come first. You can't attach your worthiness to one person. You cannot attach your livelihood to one person. No, man, God. Okay? Because that person can pop up and leave whenever they want to. And they taking your value along with them? That's how, no. No, okay, no. Absolutely not, you know? But I get it. It's a difficult thing. It's hard to imagine. You know, I'm just thinking about that mom on the news. You know, she young, built a life with somebody. The level of lies and deception can cripple you. It certainly can test your heart, but it's not going to break you. That person should have never had the final say on who that lady was at all. No. At that point, it's time for me to exit stage left. And you know what, sir? You take half the time with these kids. Don't you think I'm about to be doing it all? Absolutely not. Well, I really, I really do feel bad for the way that whole situation has ended. And she's not the only one. There are many stories and many cases of women just like her. That's why I think there's a lot of people who are supporting her, even though she did what she did. And because there's a lot of women who feel like that. And it's sad that she decided that that was her only way to get out. But look, it's 9:30, and I said that I wanted to be wrapping it up by then. Almost 45 minutes in. So this was a light live. You'll have to excuse me and apologize for my tiredness, and my if I seem frazzled or whatever. When I'm tired, I lose brain cells. I don't even know. I get real goofy and just I can't even talk. But I just want to thank you on the other side of the screen. I want to thank you. I appreciate you for being on my live, for watching me, for supporting me. I really, really, really do appreciate you. So yeah, I hope you have a good night. I want to do another Mornings with Kendra tomorrow. We'll just see how I feel. I want, you know, I'm thinking about my bed right now. I'm so sorry. I hope y'all forgive me. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Again, hey single moms, Thursdays at 9ish? 9 o'clock.